My nigga official Stitchy, nigga. Drop this.
This your boy Young Wiz, this my nigga.
This your boy Goooo Haaammmm. Goooo Haaammmm. Y'all ain't heard me for a minute. Hold on, calm down. I gotta get my emotion back in, man. Cause y'all ain't heard from me in a minute, so I had to cut my boy off. Y'all gotta see who I really am. You know what I'm saying? We Bama going on. Got my boy Little Handsome going on, man. That's what we got going on.
I can finish my intro now?
Yeah, go ahead, my fault. I had to cut him off real, because I ain't talked in a minute. So I had to cut him off.
This is another episode of Concrete Convos. Why would you put on the vessel? You know I'm coming straight for your head.
Boo, boo, boo!
And today I got my first guest on the visual platform. Yours truly, CEO of the Humbly Handsome Clothing. Humbly Handsome Clothing.
Stay humble.
My nigga Troy, what's good, bro?
Yo, what up, boy?
Yeah.
What's good? Yeah. Appreciate y'all having me and all that, man.
So since this is the first episode where I actually got a visual guest, you know you gotta pop that water. You gotta pop that water.
You gotta tap it first.
We're gonna open this up real right. You know what I mean? Open that up. We're gonna start this off with a shot. Get a little loosey-goosey. This is also the barbecue edition. Y'all can hear it in the background sizzling.
Sizzling.
We got
Sitting
that
there
chicken, boy.
I'm standing up because this is the barbecue edition. You know. Gotta check on the meat. Gotta check on the meat.
Wait, hold on.
You don't want the meat to burn up.
Get this shit open.
Nah, you ain't take this shit off first.
Yeah.
That paper shit first. And then you can go the rest of it ain't gonna twist
Yo,
off.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't drinking some Rocky mad long.
I went
sorry,
to get
Diddy.
Diddy,
I'm so sorry, but I fuck with Duce, like.
Nah, we only do the pretty much black owned shit.
Y'all
Right.
Y'all better than me because I don't even drink really.
Oh, that's even better, son. I barely drink, but if I'ma drink it,
Yo, bruh,
it's gonna be real
you can
shit.
flip the meat or something, but then you gotta sit your ass down, bruh.
Man, you want me to burn this shit or what?
I don't give a fuck.
What's up?
Cause you keep walking across the camera, that ain't gonna be good for the episode.
We gonna have to cut it, bro.
Nah, it ain't no cutting it,
Well, you
nigga.
gonna have to do something because I'm trying to make sure you damn meat, or you gonna watch your own meat.
This one.
It's on you. You gonna watch your own meat or what?
Man, sit your country ass down.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Let's go get your shot so we can get this
That
going.
chicken look good. Like, I
This
wish
is the treat.
they can't even see this, but I wish they could see this chicken right now.
They gonna see it, man.
This
I'm gonna
shit
do a
look-
little bit of live. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything.
They need want his shit burnt.
This shit look good,
It's on
boy.
you.
Like,
It's
that
on
shit
you.
look good.
Put it at the top right there.
Yes, sir.
That's what that's up there for.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna sit my ass down for this fuck ass nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Pull your shot up.
Boy.
So, you already know, Troy. We just definitely gonna toast it up for the success that your clothing line is definitely having right now. We're gonna also toast it up for the podcast. I'm feeling real confident about this, and we're gonna toast it up that you even drove this far. So for all you niggas that be fucking complaining all the time about how far I live, this nigga drove an hour to come here and be a part of the podcast, and he dropped off some clothing and all that. But y'all niggas ain't gonna see my shit. Cause it's exclusive until I'm ready for y'all to motherfucking see it. It's a one-of-one so far.
One-on-one right now.
But we're gonna toast it up, you know what I mean? To more success.
More success,
Here we
bro.
go.
Real shit.
I think that was a little more than a shot I poured up.
It's alright.
So let's get right into it, man. What made you really want to start the clothing line thing? What made you want to jump into fashion?
Honestly, I was tired of wearing everybody's shit. I feel like a wave runner when I wear everybody's shit. That's some real shit. Like, I went to school for this shit. Never really cared about it. When I did go, I was just trying to graduate high school.
Okay, what high school you went to?
I went to Deer Park High School. That's in Long Island. Shout out to Deer Park, Long Island.
Shout out to Deer Park.
I did my last 2 years out there. I lived in Wandance, Long Island for like 10 joints.
Wandance?
Wandance.
Oh,
Shout out to
Wandance.
Those my niggas, like, that's where I learned how to fight. That's why I got beat up. I beat niggas up. Like real shit. Like,
niggas
that's
asleep on Wandance.
I'm be real. I'm gonna be all the way 100. Like,
you get beat up.
I was the little nigga.
We gon' fight.
I was the little nigga,
fighting.
son. I was the little nigga, and I used to always be scared to go home and get in trouble.
Okay,
so I wouldn't fight a lot of the time. And then,
you wildin'.
And then I got around some niggas that be like, yo, my nigga, like,
you can't be doing that shit.
Right, I mean, and I was always dolo. I was cool with people, but I was always dolo.
Keeping it moving.
So once I got around some niggas that was a little thorough and they represented, and I knew they had my back, you already know how it goes.
Yeah, it's not toasting.
I started fucking niggas up. I started fucking niggas up.
That's how it goes.
I had my losses, but I started fucking niggas up.
Shout out to Wandance.
So, Wandance, Long Island.
How else you gonna learn how to fight?
Yeah,
you gotta take the lumps and bumps with the game.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
It is what it is.
But yeah, I did the clothing for a year. I went to school for it for a year. What is it? Shit. Some spot in Dix Hills. I forgot. LA Tech or something. Whatever. They'll talk shit to me.
Yeah.
They'll talk shit to me in the comments like, yo, you don't remember the tech?
Yeah.
But it's a tech school in Dix Hills, son.
Right.
I went there for a year and I hated that shit.
You hated it? Why you hated it?
Cause I was young and dumb.
What you were doing around that time? What you
I
got?
was just trying to graduate high school, son. That was like the only class I was able to take to get all my credits to finally get out of school, my nigga. Like, I was in school, it feel like forever.
Right.
Don't feel like high school is forever, my nigga?
Nigga, you asking me, nigga, I dropped out in 10th grade.
Yeah.
God.
10th grade, I was
I
done
did
with that
10th grade 3 times. How about that?
But see, I went to Transit Tech.
Just to be real, like, just to be all the way 100. You know what I mean?
Flip that over, yo.
I did that shit 3 years, like, you know what I mean? So I was 2 years behind when I graduated. I was like a month before I was like 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the class I needed to graduate, and it was the only class I could take.
See, I went to Transit, but I was fucking up a lot, my nigga. I'm talking about, I was gang banging and shit, and I was the opposite gang of the school. There's nothing but Crip niggas in there, and I'm on some blood shit. So going to school wasn't even really an option. Because them niggas is gonna tear my ass the fuck up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, after that, I just went pretty much through mad different schools because I got kicked out of Transit, and then I finally got my fucking GED.
Right. But yeah, I fought through it, man. I graduated high school. I did that class. That class was, I hated it at the beginning. At the end, I loved it. I learned how to do patterns. But what you do is, you make it into what you want to make it into. Feel me?
Right.
So while niggas is making button downs and all that shit,
Right.
I'm in there making sweatsuits,
Right.
do rags, like t-shirts. I used to cut hair, still cut hair, but I made like a barber smock with the pockets in the front, like some
Okay.
And I still got it though. That's the crazy. I still got this shit in my closet hanging up. But that's what got me into fashion, and I just let it go to waste for 9 years. Like,
But my nigga, that was 10 years ago. What made you decide now to just be like,
I
I'm
didn't
full
want to
throttle
wear
with it?
nobody else's shit.
Right.
Yeah, but see, but you selling clothes. See, not wearing somebody else's shit, you could have just made it for yourself and said, fuck it.
You know what?
What made you really want to get into the business?
I made, let me not say I made my first shirt. I went to Cancun last year.
Alright.
I got like 5 or 6 shirts made. They say cool and how I cool. Me and a few other niggas just say that shit all the time. Cool and how I cool. So I said, I'm gonna go get mad at them shits made. And I got them made. And I was like, damn, these shits was like almost a dove a shirt.
For you to get them made.
For me to get them made, right? But mind you, it's no brand. It's nothing. It was just a bum ass t-shirt with cool and how I cool. Feel me? So I'm like, damn, like these niggas is raping me for a dub every t-shirt. Feel me? And I made a video on Instagram. You know Instagram always popping. So I made a video one day, and I just hashtag Humbly Handsome. Bullshitting with words. Bullshitting. Humbly Handsome. Then I said, yo, I'm gonna go get mad Humbly Handsome shirts made.
Okay. So best you just tell me how you just came up with your name.
How I came up with it? That's how I came up with it.
Just
That's
So
exactly
what inspired the Humbly Handsome? What was on your mind when you was like, man, you know what? I'm humble.
Yeah.
I'm handsome. What's up?
You know what it is? The fact that right now in these days, like, we go out and I look at men, and men to me seem like they're in competition with the women. Feel me? They want to outdo the women. Like, this is how I feel. So if you feel any other way, let me know.
Nigga,
But this is
just
how I
Concrete
feel.
Convos, talk
Right.
your shit.
So I feel like
I
niggas
feel the
is
same
like
way.
niggas
These
is
niggas
trying
wear
to be
skinny jeans.
prettier than women these days. Like,
Right.
you go in the club, if you in the fucking, if you look at the VIP, you see 100 niggas and like maybe 2 chicks,
Right.
and that might be the main dude's chicks.
Right.
That's why they in there. Like, chicks is getting smacked in the face and getting pushed out of VIP because niggas is trying to be in there and they want to be seen. Dudes is looking at dudes in the club. I never faced fought with a nigga in a club ever.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
And I still won't.
Right.
So I feel like dudes go so hard to be so cute, and these niggas look whack.
Right.
Like, you'll have a nigga with Gucci, Fendi, Prada, everything on, and they
they
think that's
fresh.
right.
Yeah.
So my thing is, like, I feel like when you walk in a room, you light up that room with your aura. Feel me? You ain't gotta wear nothing. Like, you could wear
Clothes
V-neck and
Right.
a t-shirt and some regular kicks, and
Yeah.
the way you walk in is how they gonna respect you or disrespect you too.
Facts.
Feel me?
All facts.
So my thing is, I come from the not having the friends in high school, not high school, like more middle school and all that. Like, not having mad friends, one pair of sneakers for the whole year.
Yeah, I was a bum ass nigga too.
Facts,
I can
like,
relate.
know what I mean?
I can relate.
For all my bum
I ain't
niggas.
with y'all with the bum ass.
Nah, I was a bum ass nigga
I was a
coming
bum
up.
nigga.
I ain't gonna
always
lie.
had some shit.
Listen, I never got
I was a bum ass
I
nigga
never
coming
got
up.
the Jordans. I never got none of that shit.
Yeah, take it out.
At one point,
You need to get the pan, bro.
at one point, like, I was fucking, you know, you like my big brother, he used to give me his hand-me-downs, like
Right.
the little jerseys and
Right.
the uptowns and shit, but like them shits would be like a whole size bigger. I had to roll my socks up and all that shit. So I come,
Nigga, you took my roll your socks up. I used to take the sock and put it on my foot like that to be able to fit the
facts.
kick.
You got- but you might have had to fold it twice
Right.
and then fold it under to fit it,
Right.
and them shit still was curved up, looking like the old school Jamaican
Right.
shoe. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So it literally comes from that ugly duckling stage or that broke kid stage of not having what the other kids had.
Right.
Back then in the 90s, you wear tight jeans, they was getting on your ass.
That's a
Hard.
fact.
They couldn't be like
Yeah.
like this, and
Can't fit.
these not even. I don't even feel these is too tight.
They
But
fit. They just right.
They fit.
if they was a little bit fitted back in the day, if your shit wasn't 2 times bigger,
Right.
it wasn't it.
But
Man,
one
my
thing
shit
I will
wasn't
say,
like
my
it.
nigga, is that when I look at old pictures now,
It
niggas look
dumb.
stupid.
Look
It look real dumb.
Man, look, no
Niggas
what?
is mad
I'm
skinny
gonna tell you this.
with fat nigga shirts on.
Hey, y'all got in that conversation for big clothes. My wife just did a garage sale. And I had all my little old clothes sitting right there and shit. And the clothes like 2X, an X or something. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
Extra large,
shit.
and the white lady came up. Yeah, I'm just you know, shopping around, looking at clothes and stuff like that for kids, because you never know, you get nice little sales on stuff like this. So she was looking at my clothes and stuff like that. She was like, damn. She was like, damn, this a big man. She was like, this your clothes? I was like, yeah, this my clothes. I was sitting there
Scared
like,
to even say it. He don't
Yeah.
even want to admit it.
You don't even
ain't
admit that
big.
shit
How
was
stupid
yours.
we look, but at that
We
time,
look dumb, but
we
that was the
was in.
style back
Yeah,
then.
that was the style, you know? So,
But like, so getting back into it, I wasn't the nigga who I didn't have nothing.
right,
I was the little kid that had the wax sneakers,
right.
had the just making it Jordans. You not the Jordans, the Nikes. You know the Nikes.
You went to
you
the
get
J-Man.
from like models. They be like $39.99.
Oh nigga, I know exactly what you mean.
Them joints,
Yeah.
right? You got the Timbs that didn't have a double sole.
Right.
Yeah, I had those too.
It didn't have no so I was wearing those if I was to get those.
If you was to even get them.
Sometimes I had the Payless joints, and you gotta try to make.
My nigga, you wanna know some real shit? It was so bad. I'm gonna tell you 2 stories, bro. Remember one time my mother bought me these green and white felines, right? Hated these shit. Now, I mean, I wore them shits the whole school year, nigga, so bad to the point where I used to have to wear plastic bags on my motherfucking socks.
Man, we had we had a podcast about this. Listen, he talking about felines. I had lugs.
But he had the Birdman.
We had the Birdman look. This is South Coast. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold on. With you from North and 5Js and stuff.
I had the lugs.
What about the lugs?
I had the lugs, but mine was more like mountain gear lugs.
Yeah.
I had the mountain gear.
The regular ones
lugs.
you was supposed to be wearing. Them niggas went to the
It's
Birdmans,
the
bro.
tissue lugs.
He
man.
had the.
Yeah.
What?
And then I'm
What
gonna
happened to
tell
that
you
boy
another
joint?
time, right? Remember the mountain gears? Remember when mountain gears was popping, right?
Lit.
So I had a pair of these shits called Rugged Outbacks.
Oh,
They was Payless though.
Yeah.
But they look like
I
the
had a
mountain gear.
pair. I
So
had a
one day
pair.
I'm in junior high, bro. This motherfucker, my man Gary, yo, fuck you, Gary. For the record, you know what I mean? You might see this shit, fuck you, nigga. You my nigga, but fuck you still. Son, this nigga, it's a bitch in the class. I never used to get play from the bitches, right? So this bitch is finally giving me play, a bitch I like. So this nigga pulls my pants leg up, son.
Nah.
And exposed my shit
your
wasn't
shit.
mountain gear, but I hit him with the straight Biggie Smalls.
Boom!
Wow! We
Why you
started
punch me in the
scrapping right in
face?
class,
That's
my
a
nigga.
fact. You tried to
Because
play
that
me.
nigga tried to violate. Well,
You
he
tried to
did violate because
You
after
tried
that,
to
everybody
violate.
knew they was
You
rugged
did.
outbacks.
You did.
But he got punched in his face for that. I know you remember that shit, Gary.
That's fucked up. Gary, fuck you, Gary.
Or the mother.
Yeah,
I don't even know Gary, but fuck Gary.
That was fucked up,
Because
Gary.
you had a
And
bunch
he
of
was a
niggas-
fly nigga.
Because I had a bunch of niggas that fucked with me and
I
all
had-
that
no.
shit.
I ain't gonna knock y'all all the way.
Nah,
I had one nigga. I was staying with my dad. That's when my dad was goddamn. He ain't into Jordans and shit like that. My dad had bought me some damn Converse with the Power Rangers and shit on them. Nigga, I had one nigga. I never forget this nigga. This nigga named Jimmy.
Yo, Jimmy, fuck you, Jimmy.
Fuck you, Jimmy. That nigga used to call me Power Ranger all the time. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I kick you in your ass right now,
Fuck
but it's
you,
all
Jimmy.
good, Jimmy. It's all love.
But yeah, back to it. I wasn't the kid that had much. Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Jimmy
cuz.
calls him a Power Ranger.
Power Ranger, cuz. That nigga called me Power Ranger so bad. She was like, damn, Power Ranger, what's up?
Crazy.
Damn, bruh.
But yeah, I wasn't the kid that had much. Went through the whole ugly stage for mad long. I don't think I started really getting no attention until like I think Deer Park. When I moved to Deer Park, it was like 2000. I started getting a little attention. You know, you knew, so they fuck with the new kid. But now I'm new and I got like a job. I'm buying my own Air Max. And FUBU was lit, so I had all the FUBU jerseys and all that shit. Lit, boom. Going uptown, because I was always going to Brooklyn and uptown, even though I lived out there. I was in the city more than I was
In the town.
because I be in the town and go to school, and then I'm hanging out in the city. Like, that's how I was actually able to keep, like, I guess the city flow, but being Long Island, because, you know, it's different. You got niggas that get fresh, but everybody is not fresh like that. You know what I mean? They fresh for Long Island. You know what I mean?
They not fresh
but
for
they
the
not
city.
like city fresh.
Yeah.
So I was going out there, 2 5th, 3rd Avenue, catching Coogis and the matching hats. And, you know what I mean? Like
all that shit.
yeah. So
Coogis.
woo, facts.
Coogis was lit.
At that time, I think out there, see, I don't know, out there, like Iceberg was lit.
Iceberg was
But
definitely lit.
like we was wearing like Willie Esco jean suits and all
Yeah,
that.
Willie Esco was lit.
Right, so at that time that shit was lit. I used to cop all that. So then I started growing braids. So now I got a whole different, like I'm a whole new nigga. So now I go to wine dance and they like, Troy?
Right.
Yeah, what up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what up?
Yeah.
Hair all the way out here and all that shit, but like, I embraced that shit. You
Right.
feel me? Like I took all that shit in. So now, like, when I walk in the room and I feel like I light that room up. I walk in and I smile, crooked teeth and all.
nigga.
Right.
I smile.
That J. Cole. Yeah.
I'm 5'6",
smile.
my nigga.
Yeah.
I walk in like I'm 7'8", chest out,
Yeah.
whatever.
Bruh.
I smile. I lick my lips on some fab shit or LL shit.
Bruh, I feel like
and
you
I
telling
just
my
show.
life story.
I just show like, this is who I am. This is.
You know
this
how
is,
I know that's your aura for real? Who controlled the room when we was in BQE? Real shit. And wifey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do nothing crazy, but
He was good.
just
He was
to
good.
show, like,
real shit.
I'm not a nigga where it's gonna be pretty women around and I'm not talking to them, bruh. And it was me and this nigga Troy sitting there chatting with them like crazy. But see, I ain't know Troy used to be a bum ass nigga like me. You know what I mean? But we had that whole shit shaking. You know what I mean? And Tahoe, I told you Shorty was worth 6 racks. What the fuck, my nigga? How you drop the ball on somebody that's worth 6 racks? That's another conversation. But damn.
6 racks or 6 figures?
I just
6
thought-
figures.
I
She was
feel
worth 6 figures. You know
that's his right
the shorty that was sitting right next to me that I was in between. I was in between two of them. I was here. It was one right here.
The one
I
that
was
gave
here,
him the kiss when
and
he was knocked out?
Yeah, I plugged that for him
Say
all the
gave-
way, my
He
nigga.
said gave him kids.
He dropped the ball.
Nah,
on
she
that.
was.
She really
he
gave the
was,
nigga.
No,
he was
dead
smacked
knocked out. He was dead knocked out in the spot.
in the spot.
And she said, "Make sure he remember this." And
And
She
I
gave
said,
you a
just-
kid.
she gave
She
him
gave
a kid.
him the
No,
kiss.
no,
She
I
gave
don't,
him
I
a
don't
kid?
get twisted to fall out. My cousin is just too retarded. That's my nigga. I love him. That's my.
And
My
you gotta
cousin is my
slap him.
heart.
Huh?
You got slapping
But
like
he-
that and the old lady kissed him.
Nah, he wasn't
was
even
asleep.
sloppy, he
No,
was
he
just
was asleep.
sleep.
He just fell
Because
asleep.
he don't smoke weed.
Partying.
Earlier
So
that day, he was
partying.
smoking weed.
Right.
He smoked weed.
So
he
by
was
the time he got in
partying,
there, they bought a
drinking.
bottle of Douce. He drank
He
that
fell
shit.
asleep.
He fell asleep
He
right
fell
in the
asleep
spot.
right in the spot.
When I sent him the picture the
And
next
she
day with
just kissed
Shorty
him on
number,
the cheek, like nothing crazy.
Let me ask you the crazy question. She looked good when she did it?
nigga, she's
Nah,
nice.
she look good.
nice?
Nah, she look good.
She
She got a
nice, bro.
business and all that.
A business. She was just in Dubai
Yo,
last
like,
week.
no lie.
Shout out to Cupcakes and Cigars.
That's a fact. Cupcakes.
No shit,
yo,
cuz don't
and she
go
be
sleep
blowing
around
them cigars
me.
down for real. Like
For
that
real,
don't
for
be
real.
no fake shit. Like she do it every. Like she be out there.
She
like,
really make moves,
and she
my
make
nigga.
cakes and all that. She just was in
Cuz,
Dubai.
huh?
Like
I mean, cuz don't go sleep around me.
he retarded. He retarded.
We retarded always.
But
Nigga, we was in a spot. You wouldn't have did that.
We
We
was
was
not
like, we was
always-
in a spot.
we had mad fun.
We had mad
Nah, I
fun,
just,
bro.
I give
But-
a fuck with it. I just talking shit, cuz.
But I get what you talking
Anyway.
about when you say that
But
aura
I-
shit, cause
I
that's how I
really-
move. I move off aura. The
I
clothes,
really, and
none
then
of that
like
shit don't make
now,
it
like
that.
you know, I get handsome all the time. You're handsome. You're handsome. I never got that as a kid.
Right.
You feel me?
Fact
Right.
though.
So
Right.
now when I get it, it's like
Got that.
I love it and respect it, and I do backflips on the inside, but on the outside, it's like thank you.
What up?
I mean,
Yeah.
I love being modest and like, cause I don't want
Yeah.
to talk about nothing. I don't want to walk in there and fucking act like that nigga from Roll Bounce. Remember the nigga from Roll Bounce? Nigga coming in with his chest all out and the fro.
Oh, I know you're talking about the cool
Sweetness.
nigga. Sweetness.
Fact.
Nigga, sweetness.
That shit is gay to me, and and it's mad niggas who do that shit, and that shit is whack, and chicks, I don't know, I can't say that, but what I see is that chicks kind of like it, and it's like that shit is whack.
Right.
Well,
I mean-
let's be real. Women don't really know what the fuck they be like.
They
yet,
really
bro.
don't.
You know what I mean?
They
No
don't
real
know-
shit,
they
bro.
really don't know
They
what
just
want.
they just kind of go with the wave. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could almost guarantee you this: that every girl you do meet, when it's all said and done, it's never like a bad blood. They done learned more from you than they learned from any nigga in their life.
That's
If
a
any
fact.
one of my exes I could call to this day, and they not gonna be on song. Hello, who this? Wayne, fuck
Right.
out of here.
You
They
know
they
what?
fucking with a nigga like,
Right,
oh, what's
right.
up? How you doing?
Right.
So
It's-
I get exactly what you mean. Cause I was a bum ass nigga too, bro, and I had to learn from aura. And I'm in the same boat as you. When women tell me, oh, you look good, da 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 da, on the inside, nigga, I'm like
Right.
Steve Urkel, like yeah, bitch, I'm
Right,
lit.
right.
But on the outside, I'm just holding it down, you know. Thank you. That. And this is good for all the niggas who's young, insecure, because at the end of the day, it ain't about the come up. It's really that you always been that nigga, but you let you let the shallow shit in life make you feel like you're not that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I learned is confidence is everything, and a woman knows real confidence from the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
But the thing is this though, being confident but still having some depth to you.
Exactly.
Because niggas will be confident and be shallow and don't know nothing.
Yeah,
and
that's
a
can't
fact.
offer nothing.
Can't
and
talk.
can't talk. You can't articulate things. And a chick can have a handsome nigga that don't know shit. And probably be talking. And that's why chicks talk to their girls like, yo, like, this nigga.
yeah.
I like the dick, but I fucking hate him. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, you want somebody that got something. And me, I embrace all of that fucked up shit from high school or middle school to high school, junior high to now. Because I get the handsome, get this, get that. And I just appreciate it. Because, shit, I ain't get it like that.
Okay,
And
but hold
I'm
up.
definitely not
See,
gonna
now-
take it to
now
my head.
I gotta reel you back in.
Come on.
So why did you go into the business?
I got into the business.
Because we got deep, but you gotta
Fact.
go
I gotta-
exactly why you went into the business.
Real shit, I got into the business because I'm a nigga you can see every day, right? I can say, Weez, let's go out, let's do this, that, and the other, whatever,
Facts.
whatever. You know what I mean? So, me getting into the business was more like, I'm creative. I know quality, I like quality, but I'm not gonna pay $1 million for quality. You know what I mean? Because you could get shit in these stores for super cheap and it be worth more than what you would get from the high-end stores.
That's a
You
fact.
know what I mean? So I felt like I could bring that to the table. And you see you see my early joints. It just say Humbly Handsome Apparel. This is my first design. These are my first designs. That right there, the handsome face on your hat, was one of my first presses. This is my first logo or writing or whatever. You know what I mean? My first font of everything. And that's why I brung them out, because I wanted to be kind of real basic and show you the beginning. And you
To
see
now.
what I wear now.
I feel you.
You feel me?
I
So it's a
feel you.
lot of growth, but at the same time, even with the growth, my prices never changed too much. Maybe $5, $10. You know what I mean? Niggas, you got dudes raping their own people. I don't want to rape my people.
I feel you.
I want the bum niggas how we was back in the
To
day
be able to go
to
and
be
copy.
able to go. Well, back in the day, we used to cut grass or
Pack bags,
right,
all
and make
types
bread.
of shit.
So they make that couple of dollars. If they get $30 up, they got a dope ass shirt.
Yeah, and a hat. You right.
You feel me?
And that definitely didn't exist when I was younger.
It didn't.
Cause I could go pack bags and all that, but I still didn't have enough to really go. Cause if that was the case, I'd have been fresh.
Right. Cause remember, I used to look at my check when I finally got some summer youth money. When you get your working papers and all that, and I go make some money, I'm like, damn, the whole outfit is like $100 and something.
Yeah, that's something you let me
dollars
check
and
off.
da-da-da-da. And I'm like, damn. So when I made my first shirt, I was just happy to make it, that it came out. So like even prices and just going out and selling it, I still was in awe. I wasn't worried about it at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I was like, get on it.
So
I
how is that feeling? Like visualizing something, then creating it, and then really seeing it physically, like it's there to put in your hand, to put on your back, to give it to other people. What was that feeling like? What was the feeling like when you
It's
saw
like
your
having a
first
kid.
shirt?
You know how you feel?
Hell
Your
yeah.
lady pushed that kid out.
That unconditional love
You
right
know how
off the
you
bat.
see your son? When I see my son, no matter how much I gotta yell at him, but when I see him, it's like, that's mom.
Yep.
So when I look at my shirts, especially when I just make a new design, I be ready to fucking jump out the window head first, because it's just unreal. You know what I mean? I feel invincible. Like, fuck this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, it feels crazy. And I love to take the pictures on my shit. I got a custom board made for my coworker. He nice. Custom board. So when I fold it up and put it on there, and it's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
it's the best feeling, son. Like, and then you put it up and everybody like flames, fire, and you get that feedback. Last night I wore a Rosa Parks shirt that say Fearless.
That's fire.
In pink, my nigga.
That was fire though.
With the pink hat,
With the
just
pink
like
hat.
this,
I know,
with the
but
white
that was
verbiage.
fire. I saw
Like,
the shirt. That was fire.
and that was just for me. Like, you know, people who make clothes, they want
just
to
so
make
y'all know,
clothes.
so y'all can have a better visual, because I know some of y'all ain't see it. Go on at Humbly Haaammmm Apparel on Instagram, and then you'll see the shirt yourself. But I'm gonna give y'all a visual. It wasn't like the regular Rosa Parks shirt. It was the mugshot.
Facts. And that's
of Rosa Parks.
And this is where I learned my lane with the clothes, because like I always love classic shit. I'll never wear a logo on my shirt ever. If you ever see me after high school and all that shit, I never wore a logo. I think my last real logos was probably Rockaway, and we know how long that been dead.
Yeah, that's
right.
Gone.
So after that, I told myself I would never wear a logo. It was a point where I wouldn't even wear a graphic tee because it had something on it. You know what I mean? Where did I get that concept? I don't know. But I never respected the logo. I don't know if it was like, maybe because if I walked up to Diddy and said, "What's up?" he would have shunned me. So I never respected anybody who was big like that. I respect the hustle all the way. But I never just like no lie, and this is real shit, and we here right now. Like, I don't care if I make it to the biggest part of being a designer or a shirt maker or whatever. I want to be able to touch the people. Feel me? Now, how they walk up to you and be like, "Can I get an autograph?" And you like, "Nah, I'm too busy." Like, I want to sign as many autographs as I can before I'm pushing it. Feel me?
Pushing too hard, yeah.
I feel you.
Like, I want to be around. Now, do I want to hang around my hood and all that? Nah.
No.
I love my hood. I love Wine Dance. I love Deer Park.
Question would have to be
I'm gonna pop a bud, y'all.
Hey, that's why I'm sitting up like, crank 1, 2, we got 3 on.
Nah, see, I always put them up, but King of Biz.
I'm
trying to get sponsors.
Like, hello.
I'm trying to get sponsors,
Budweiser.
baby. I'm trying to get sponsors. I fuck with Budweiser.
I've been listening to this guy, Jay Morrison. Big kings of kings, and these 3 kings sitting right here. We trying to get it better. My boy got a podcast, we got a t-shirt. It's the kings of kings. And we talking.
So we're alright, let's say 10 years from now, where do you want to see the Humbly Haaammmm Apparel at?
Everywhere. Everywhere. Like, I needed to be a household name. I need to be a household name now. I'm
just
pushing
t-shirts
it.
and hats?
I'm pushing it right now. It's t-shirts, hats, hoodies, crew necks. I'm shopping for all types of other stuff right now. I gotta remind you.
My nigga, I want a robe.
But that's where I'm going.
A bathrobe.
Like when
I like
say
rocking robes
when I say everywhere, I want you to go to Macy's, right?
Buy sheets and they Humbly Haaammmm.
Facts. And that's real shit. And you can ask anybody who ever heard my vision. I want you to go wherever. I need you to have the little small logo, the little joint on your button down when you putting on your tie. Feel me? Like all
I
that.
can dig it.
Feel me? Like I want it everywhere, because I'm not looking to stop with this. Like I'm looking to keep going further and further. And I don't want to embrace the hood because I come from the hood and keep serving them. Like I want to serve corporate and everything. I want suits. Feel me?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So you're trying to take it where Fubu took it, pretty much. I like using Fubu as an example because I think a lot of people thought that Fubu was just a hood brand. When we kind of stopped seeing Fubu in the hood, they was still popping. In Japan, they was making suits. They was doing all that, you know what I'm saying? So they just went in another direction with it.
I
It wasn't like...
I want to be global. Like, I want people to love my shit. But my thing is, on top of wanting people to love it, I want to put in that work for them to love it. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand, like, when you do shit, it's not really, sometimes it's not really like the ending product of it.
It's the work.
Sometimes it's the work, and I feel like most of the time it's the work. For me, it's the work. Like, some people, they just want that quick fix where that shit is hot and they can make a bag real quick. And I hate even saying that dumb shit, that bag shit. But for them to make some bread and have a little bit of fame, like, I don't want no fame. I'm too low-key for fame. I don't like people. You know how much I gotta go out right now and all that shit? But I want that shit everywhere. I want it. I want you to have the slides with the sign on it. You know what I mean? But I want you to have your drawers infused with the big heart and all that. You know what I mean? Like,
so you pretty much wanted to be Gerber.
That's a fact.
And the reason I say Gerber is because I feel like Gerber would never go out of business because people always have babies and they babies always eat Gerber food.
Or Geranimals.
Right.
One of them shits. Word, you right.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Because Geranimals been around since forever.
Nah, but you're right. It's either one or the other.
One or the other.
It's never like
I need a Johnson & Johnson from the hood.
I feel you.
Feel me?
Alright, with your message, humble and handsome, and you like your black Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks, and you saying you want to go Gerber like my boy said. How can you get into the real fashion other than t-shirts and hats as far as getting your message out?
Honestly, it like.
And I'm gonna add on to that question, like, what is the real message of your clothing line?
You know what's crazy? When I started, I didn't have a message. I just wanted to put Humbly Handsome Apparel. I trademarked it. The logo I did on my own. Everything. My man, finished it for me. But as far as the drawing and everything, like, all he did was, like, turn it into my logo how it is. I drew it. You know what I mean? Me getting to the masses is gonna do it on its own. You feel me? Like, you put something out there, like a book, eventually somebody will read it. Right. You know what I mean? And the masses who you might have wrote it for might pass it to those other people, those corporate. I'm right now I'm supplying who I know.
Right.
Who I know is what? The hood.
Right.
Right?
Your people.
But at the same time, you can't tell me that there's a white dude that's gonna deny Muhammad Ali wasn't great. Am I right?
Yeah, but see, DJG that just bought all those, he's not a hood dude.
Who?
The guy who just bought all those clothes just now.
But that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, what did he buy? Let's see what he bought.
I'll show you right now. He got the whole shit in there. So that's where it go.
Alright, so he got a Humbly Handsome tee. He got a regular tee, beef and broccoli. So he got all the classic stuff. He got Respect the King.
Martin Luther King.
That's a Martin Luther King, right? Is he black or white?
He's black.
He black, but he's not hood.
Nah.
Right? So my thing is this, like...
He's in tune with the hood, but he's not a dude that would ever consider himself like a hood dude.
But the Respect the King thing is more enlightenment than anything. Feel me? I am king. Martin Luther King. I am king. It's giving you a message in that black man who everybody should know, period. Understand?
Across the board, yep.
Right. Regardless. So if you get a white dude that's not racist, that respects Martin Luther King, why wouldn't he wear that shirt?
You believe white people can't be racist?
Oh no, I know white people can't be racist. Not all races. You know what I mean? We're going to have the racist white people.
We in the South.
We're going to have the racist white people. But we have white people who aren't racist. We got some white people who swear they black.
Yeah. If
they could choose, they would be black. Some white people.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I don't know how white people could be racist when they want to be like us anyway.
Because I think people forgot what racism means. Like, black people can't be racist because we don't have the ability to hold back a race from making it. White
We
people
don't.
do.
That's a fact.
So
And
that's
you're
why
right.
they have the ability to be racist.
Right.
We can only be prejudiced.
Right.
Okay, true. That's true. But at the end of the
I know
day,
y'all niggas ain't think I was smart like that, but I'm dumb. Remember that.
But at the end of the day, me putting shit out like this, I just feel like, for one, I just did it because it was dope and it was a dope. Me being creative at that time was like, I didn't think about it at the time. Like when I made this shirt, I said, damn, you know, like this is ill. Muhammad Ali, I am legend. I put the boxing glove up here, and
I'm looking at your shirts right now. Why you cover Muhammad Ali eyes?
Legal purposes.
I mean, it's legal purposes, you know, copyright infringement and shit like that. Again, it's another way to
So, can I ask a question?
give a message. Go ahead.
Where's the white legends?
I got some. I actually got one. It says the Allure, though.
Oh, James Dean?
James Dean. I got white. Remember, I wore the white boy across my chest. Know what I mean?
Because I wanted to be
Allure.
clear that for, you know, the white customers that you could potentially have, that
This
are not
is
just
like no lie, like, and that's why I said I want to be everywhere. Why? And when I say
I think you should do a
everywhere,
Madonna shirt.
I'm gonna do.
Madonna's a legend.
What about
But
Elvis?
I'm gonna
Can't
do
get
a Marilyn Monroe
No, fuck
shirt.
Elvis, nigga.
Not
Elvis was a racist,
Marilyn Monroe is
Elvis?
next up
Yes.
the bat right now.
bro. Marilyn Monroe, yeah.
Know what I mean?
She was the first Little Kim, if you ask me.
Hold on. I ain't never knew Elvis was a racist.
Yeah, he was a racist, bro.
I never heard that. Elvis?
Elvis was a racist.
Uh-huh.
Fuck Elvis.
Okay. We go back.
But yeah, so I got a lot of shit in store. You gotta remember, I've only been rocking for 4 months. Not even.
Right.
Drop that again? How long you been
4.
rocking?
3 months.
3 months.
3.
April 24th made 3 months since my first press ever.
And you made it to the podcast.
And I made it to a podcast 2 weeks ago.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit, nigga. Talk that shit. That's what I wanted you to get
Alright,
into.
so I'm bumping heads with a lot of people. Spoke to a couple of DJs peoples. They requesting some shit. I got some custom joints for Yandy and her sister.
Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop New York.
Spoke to her in person. They saw my shirt when I wore it and was like, I need that.
Right.
Facto.
Like, eye to eye. I need that face to face. And that was the best thing ever. So other people that I'm talking to, like even like I wore the pink joint last night. I was working last night doing pictures, taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And they loved it so much. Like when I put it on the gram, people loved it so much. They like, I need that. I'm like, I might have to charge extra for this joint because this was just for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be exclusive, but like I can't even be exclusive now because
You won't.
I got to get to it. You know what I mean? And people was requesting it. I had to do it. And I'm bumping into a lot of heads right now. A lot of people that's connected to other people that's connected to other people that love it. And again, 3 months of work and like I could cry. I ain't gonna lie. Like I could cry how fast people like gravitate.
Cry. You know what I mean? Let my
Like
shit
how
go
fast-
viral. Go ahead and cry.
Like how
Let me-
fast
let me-
people was gravitating to my shit and
So-
like it's mad appreciative.
My question is,
It's that aura though. It's that
the
same
aura.
shit you was talking, bro. It ain't the clothes. It ain't the name. It's the aura, bro.
Fact. And if you look at my Instagram, I always say be likable. They might not love you. You don't have to compromise yourself. Like you a straightforward gully motherfucker. You could always
try to
be
be.
you. But and then by you being a person who has some smarts and some knowledge, that makes you likable because guess what? Even though you're a gully dude and they like that nigga, da 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 da. And when you start talking that real shit, they don't have no choice but to like that shit. So it's be likable. You don't have to be gully all the way through, but when you show that other side that you are somebody with intellect and you can articulate certain things, everything,
Be likable.
it makes you likable.
That's a fact.
So when I walk in anywhere I go, I'm likable. I don't like to be around people too much. Even this right here got me a little. I'm happy I got this brim because this brim sit kind of low. I'm able to, you know what I mean?
Maneuver.
But I be likable. I might not even fuck with you, but I'm being likable. You know what I mean? Like that's how you get through anything. I personally feel. You know what I mean? You get your job, you walk in your job, and you be the fakest motherfucker in the world, but you get that job because you ended up being likable. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That is a fact. But see, they.
And you still don't have to compromise yourself.
You're right. You're absolutely right with that. See, the reason I started fucking with the Humbly Handsome Apparel, to be honest with you, I saw you was grinding. See, any nigga that I see really like grinding for it, it's like I gotta support him because, like, and I'm just in a space in my life where it's like, I'm with the whole Black empowerment movement. I'm with the whole, let's start celebrating each other. Let's start supporting each other. You know what I mean? So before I go spend my money with
Polo.
Nike or Polo,
Tommy
I'd
Hilfiger.
rather come fuck with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's like, it's the same shit.
Right.
But at least now I'm putting the money in my homie pocket instead of putting it in,
Right.
you know what I
And
mean? Somebody I don't even know.
appreciate-
Somebody that's so far out my reach that I'll never be able to
That's what I'm
touch. You know
saying.
what I'm
They
saying?
already got
appreciate
20
it.
years in the game, 30 years, 40 years, whatever, how long they been in.
And they got that
They-
generational
They
wealth.
got that.
Right.
But
They
I
need a
you
appreciate
know,
challenge.
it.
starting something right now is starting as a people.
They
But
need
can
a
I, but
challenge.
can I talk my shit again though?
Go ahead,
Of
bro.
course, that's what
Yeah,
Concrete
that's-
Convos.
that's-
I can talk my shit.
Put the
Can I-
points on the board,
Shit.
Can I
nigga.
take the
Go.
humble off a little bit?
Put the points on the board, nigga.
I make my shit. Like, I don't mass produce nothing.
Nothing.
I don't take nothing nowhere to get embroidered. I don't pick them up from the Koreans.
Talk
I don't.
that
I don't
shit.
get my shit screen printed and pick them up from the Koreans.
Talk that
or
shit.
do whatever. I go in my dining room. That the shit is probably fucking smaller than the motherfucker. I turn around, shit everywhere, right here. Boom, boom, boom. I burn myself. I cut myself. I got cuts, burns everywhere. I got burns on my chest that look like I've been to war. Nah, I'm making clothes.
Right.
I make my shit. This I make.
To prevent
You know
that,
what I
though,
mean?
all you gotta do is, put a shirt on, nigga. Stop trying to be buff in the crib.
It be hot, my nigga.
I was just fucking with you.
them irons be hot, boy. But I make my stuff from scratch, from shirt to whatever you see. I put together
So every time somebody put in an order, that's you.
my a la carte. This how we gonna say it, like how they say in a restaurant. A la carte. You order it, I make it then and there. It don't sit around. It ain't got no dust or mothball juice. I make it then and there. So son who just put in that order, I'll be making his shit within the next 2 or 3 days. And most of the time when you order 1-2 shirts or whatever, I got like a 1 day turnaround. I say maybe 3-4 days, but I don't like to wait.
Yeah.
It's people who might order today and I could get their shit tomorrow out. And I still have a full-time job, and I'm still a dad, and I'm still a fucking friend and all that shit. So I go out and I promote my shit and all that shit, and I still have 1 day turnarounds.
I was saying.
So I just put in my work. I grind. Like, again, I was the bum nigga growing up. You know what I mean? So when you embrace it the way I do, it makes you work hard. And you got a family. You know what I mean? You work hard. And the thing is, I want my family to get on.
Right.
Feel me?
Right.
So it's not even about me. I want my family. I got cousins and all that. They got dope ideas. Let's get it together. You feel me? You got connect, I got connect, we got connect. So we all got connects and we work together. There's no way that we not blowing shit up, knocking doors down. Fuck out of here. This is what we want.
All right,
That's a
let me
snapple
ask you this
fact.
question. You brought up family and stuff like that, and you had
Are the wackest supporters that you will ever
Man, that's
get.
what, and that's what I'm. That's what I'm trying to get
I don't give a
into,
fuck
and
what
that's
nobody
exactly what I'm
say,
trying
bruh.
to get into. You got this big idea.
You gotta beg your people.
You
to
gotta
support you.
beg your people to fuck with you on this goddamn the shit. Your idea. How was it?
Nigga,
It hurt.
that shit hurts.
It
deep,
hurts.
nigga.
Nah, it's like the worst. it's kind of like the worst hurt because they not gonna believe in you,
until you
or
make
they might believe in you, but they not saying nothing. But they won't really push you until they see somebody big do it, and they gonna be the follower. But why be the follower when you could be the leader? You could be the motherfucker who's building.
set the trend.
Right, like you could be the person who's fucking building a road, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You could take that dirt path into a real road, and guess what? Everybody's gonna drive over that road you just made. Feel me?
Y'all niggas listening? I hope y'all hear that shit clear, yo. Let me fucking wow, I gotta stress for my episodes to get to 100 views, you
Yeah,
fucking ass
exactly.
niggas.
Especially not family. I got more than 100 people in family.
Right. So my uncle Dave.
My
Uncle
mama
Dave,
support me. Shout out to my mama. She listen to every podcast. She watch every YouTube video. I love my mama. All my friends that's
Appreciate that,
supposed
Mom.
to be family, man.
Appreciate
Y'all
it.
niggas might get shot. So
Uncle
y'all better stay out
Dave.
the South, yo.
Uncle Dave is my biggest family supporter. My Uncle Dave. Uncle Dave, shout out to you. My Uncle Dave just had some shit. He just did a documentary that made it to, what is it? National Geographic. A little 5-minute documentary.
Nat Geo.
He just made his shit with the pigeons, cause that's some real Brooklyn shit, real New York shit, really. With the pigeons, right? So I think his video has been entered into the Tribeca
Film Festival.
or whatever. So
That's what's up.
he might come home with something. But the craziest thing with that, I feel emotional with that. Why? Because when he filmed it, I was lucky enough to come up there that weekend and watch him film it. And not only watch him film it, the questions he's answering on it, cause they cut out the questions being asked. They just have him answering it. I asked him every question. Why did I ask him? Cause my pops died and I ain't know shit about him. So when I had that opportunity, I took it.
Took advantage.
And I said, I want to know a little bit about my uncle.
Right.
Because tomorrow ain't promised. That's my biggest, like, my uncle has always been my biggest inspiration. I don't know what it was. Even him being locked up and gone and coming home, I always loved my uncle like my pops. All my uncles. You know what I mean? All my aunts and all that shit. I swear, like, they all just extra mothers and fathers. Feel me?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But now, like, that I have my shit, he's my biggest supporter, family-wise. And he goes crazy. He's like, listen, Troy, make a big-ass banner, and I'm going to put it on the top of my building.
Right.
Like,
That's
free promo. Listen, all I want is a red shirt with the blue and a blue shirt with the red, and that's all he want.
Yeah.
He don't want nothing. Like, you know what I mean? And the family, like, they don't promote as if you doing what you doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I look at my fam and I'm like, damn, like, have I been doing this for like 2 days?
Right.
You know what I mean? 3 months is still short.
Right.
But even when they hit me like, yo, cuz, that shit ill. All right, well, listen, push that shit. Push it.
That's
Push
what I
it.
said.
But let me tell you, see, I'm gonna be real with you.
Push.
Exactly. I feel you.
You're the
I feel you.
You're the second fashion person I interviewed. The first one was my girl's uncle, aka my big brother, FBCC. And he told me some real shit, my nigga. And I just held on to it after he told me that. He said, yo, your biggest supporters are gonna be the people you don't know at all. You know what I mean? He's like, do not rely on the people you know. Your biggest supporters are gonna be the people you don't know. They're gonna be the ones who put the money in your pocket. They're gonna be the ones that don't ask for no discounts. They're not gonna be the ones. They ain't expecting shit from you. They're
Right.
gonna
Like
support
your
you 100%.
Right.
That's a fact, dog. I get when I look at my orders when they pop up on the phone. Obviously, I ain't see it pop up because the phone over there. But when they pop up on the phone, it'd be like people in Cali,
Niggas you never even heard of.
some old lady in Cali or some young lady in Cali with kids, like, and they like, listen, and they'll hit me on my Instagram like, listen, I need a shirt for me, my husband, okay, cool, just put it in, whatever. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, like, when the family asks for shit, I'm gonna give you shit anyway.
Right.
Put in the order, push it. Cause if you order a shirt and I'm taking 25% off, a lot of times I'm probably gonna throw 2 or 3 extra shirts in there because you my family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But show me the love and the support
So
in
the
it.
promo ain't shit, bro.
I really don't
Yeah.
care. Like I really don't care about the money. I love my family enough
buddy,
to not
that
care
come.
about the money. But show me you gonna back me. Feel me?
For
Like
real.
my thing is, you come to me and be like, yo, son down the block did such and such and such and such. By the time you able to get back there, I'm already there.
Right.
Feel me?
Know
It's the
exactly
support.
What you mean.
Get that message out.
You
there, man.
you
It
gonna
ain't
back
about the
you gonna
money.
back your people no matter what, whether
Right.
they right or wrong. Guess
And
what? This is 100% right.
Right.
Legal, everything. 100% positive.
You absolutely right. 100% got a message behind
Feel me?
it.
Right.
And not only that, this is something that gives an avenue of jobs, security, growth within the family.
Generational wealth.
Cause we you know, we in family, but sometimes we don't get along. Or
Nope.
sometimes, you know what I mean? This gives us growth to work together, to get around each other, and not only that, responsibility, not for ourselves, but for each other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't see that shit. They miss the big picture until the big picture is fucking burning down somewhere.
Yeah.
And then they'll get it, and then it'll be too late. You know what I mean? Cause then I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna talk my shit.
Right.
When it's in stores, you gonna have to just
Go to
fucking
the store, nigga.
go to
Go buy that
Macy's
shit.
and pay whatever the fuck is in Macy's.
Right. Cause you ain't
feel
fuck
me?
with me. You
Right.
ain't support me in the beginning.
And the crazy shit is, I don't even want my shit mass produced or nothing.
Right.
I would
You
rather
bugging.
make my shit, like,
Bugging.
but it's the love I got for it,
Just
and it's
because,
the love in my
just because it's
creativity.
getting mass producing it, doesn't mean it takes away from your creativity.
It
Doesn't
don't.
mean that it takes away from you making it. You want that shit, bro. I want you to speak all that shit into
I want that
existence.
shit far.
Right.
That's
You want
how
that
I
shit
want.
mass
That's
produced.
right.
exactly.
Nigga, you can't
I-
make every sheet yourself.
Right.
want
Oh,
it
no,
all.
of
Everybody
course
not
that.
gonna have
But
it,
what
you
I'm
know
saying is
saying?
like particular things I want to do. Like
Yeah.
I want to be the one who's actually in there. Like
And you will be.
But you
touching-
the boss.
That's
You
a fact.
ain't
Always
always
gonna be the boss.
you ain't always gonna be the one they gonna be pushing this.
You're gonna have to be the one
get
behind
that
the
smart
scenes,
piece.
touching
Right,
the,
right.
everything.
Of
Like,
course.
That's how that shit go.
But yeah, I just do it. I do it. I started it for me, and I just realized it's bigger than that. Cause Humbly Handsome is right now is an
First of all, that's a
apparel
dope name.
and-
Real
Everybody
shit.
say that.
That's a dope ass name. Humbly
Every-
Handsome. Like,
Everybody tell me, yo, Humbly Handsome. That name is crazy. It's
an
just-
ugly nigga could rock that and still be.
And that's what that's what I want.
Nah.
Like I want you to walk in there
You see
with
me,
the crooked eyes and the crooked teeth and
yeah.
the limp and all that
I see
shit,
that shit.
and where you're Humbly Handsome. Like I don't give a fuck what you telling me.
I'm popping.
I'm lit. I look good. Like I feel it in my heart. You know
That's
what I mean?
how it go.
Like we got so many people in the hood, our hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
That got so much talent that's wasted. And I love Jim Jones for his album. Shout out Jim Jones. I love that
The
album.
last album?
Wasted talent. Just the name alone caught me to make me
I didn't
listen
listen
to
to it. I ain't even gonna
And
lie.
it not to listen to it, but to listen to it ASAP. Cause I wanted to hear it. And he got so many excerpts from A Bronx Tale. Remember Sonny was that man.
Yeah,
Sonny was
that nigga.
Sonny was feeding C with mad jewels.
Colosio.
Facts. And that was his first little jewel that he dropped on him, like, you know what I mean? Wasted talent. Talking about wasted talent. And
I say that shit all the time. I say, yo, it's a fucking heart surgeon in the hood selling weed.
facts. And I feel like if I didn't do this shit, it would be a wasted talent. I used to sing back in the day in school. I can't sing a lick now. But I feel like that was a wasted talent. Feel me?
Cause you ain't nurture it.
I never played ball on a ball team, but I was almost able to dunk. I'm 5'6" right now. And in high school, who knows how tall I was? But I was kind of nice to not
had
be on a
bunnies.
team. Wasted talent. Feel me?
I feel you.
I've been a sporty dude all my life, and I feel like I wasted mad of my talent for either trying to please people, make family happy, or I was just scared.
Bruh, and that was my problem. I thought of money advance before that shit even dropped. You can ask my peoples. I was telling them, yo, because we had cameras. You know what I mean? I was telling them, yo, we need to do some little bullshit hood shit where we just, you know what I mean, da. Had the whole plan. But my problem was always waiting on niggas. Always waiting on niggas to make shit happen. You know what I mean? That's why now with this podcast shit, I take it super serious, you know what I mean? Like, as y'all can see, this is another episode that Trev ain't here for. You know what I mean? Trev, you fucking fired, bro.
Another episode. Bro,
You know what I'm
I always tell you, you don't need nobody.
I know. I just be, you know what it be?
You your own show, bro.
I be wanting that back and forth banter. Like, see, this is
You'll
a
have
perfect...
to go back and forth.
This
you know what I mean?
You go back and forth.
But you know what it is? I don't really need nobody, Troy. Like, I can hold that shit on my own. Because of the type of personality I got.
Right.
See, and what I love is that when I'm able to do interviews like this, because a lot of people, they going to look at this and be like, damn, this nigga Weez wasn't saying much. And the platform is not for me to say much when I got somebody to interview. I want you to talk your shit. I just want to be able to ask the questions that's going to guide the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want people to know why you doing what you're doing.
Right.
I want people to know your love for it. Like, and that's why I really appreciate this episode, bro, because you really went personally deep.
Right.
And I want people to be able to see that because the story you told, my nigga, is exactly how I felt when I was coming up.
Right. And you know what's crazy? A lot of people will go through being like that, but they don't not even that they have the platform, they're embarrassed to say it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's like when women get raped or bad shit happen to them, they're embarrassed or they feel like they did wrong to say it. So even now, like, I was a bum ass nigga. Know what I mean? And I feel like
that nigga getting fresh on y'all niggas now.
No. I'm getting other niggas fresh. That's the
Other
crazy
niggas
thing.
fresh.
You feel me? Like, it ain't about me getting fresh.
You are
I'm getting
providing
you
the way
fresh.
now,
We provide.
You
Like I said, like
talk that shit,
like
Troy.
back in the day, where I was, I rode through the fucking hood, and I'm like, yo, I fucking cut your grass, this, that, and the other. I always been a hustler. I always knew how to get money. I sold crack and fucking worked and all that shit. So full-time job, I'm selling crack. Niggas ain't know it. Because that's just a laid back nigga. But guess what? What's that? Statute of limitations. I can talk my shit now. I did what I did, and it is what it is. And I've always been a hustler. Feel me? But guess what? Why did I hustle? Because I was just able to do it and buy shit to get fresh. But why would I get fresh with other people's shit now? But my thing is, I want other motherfuckers to be fresh. So when that kid is working at Burger King, and they got to go home and pay their mom's light bill, and that shit is taking up their whole check, they can still go out and get a Humbly Handsome shirt to match their J's or
Nigga,
they
let me
whatever.
hold on. Matter of fact, I got a conversation like this because I think about this all the time. What really made you think to call people like, oh, I'm going to think this? Shit, joints coming out.
Sit your ass down so they can see your face, nigga.
My fault.
God damn.
I thought you see the whole face.
This nigga get hype, bro.
I had
He
to think
feeling it.
because I think about like stuff like this because being an entrepreneur, trying to be an entrepreneur, I think like this. And when I was talking to you, I was like, man, I didn't such thing about Jay size and all this, George come out and stuff like that. And you was like, man, you know what? My nigga just called me. Soon as I post these J's, he was like, nigga, I got a shirt for you.
Off the bat, that was this
Off
nigga
the bat.
Troy.
And I thought about like, and every day a nigga be like, I need something for these J's. And you go shop for these J's, and you got this guy be like, man, look, I got something for these J's. What really came in your mind? Be like,
yo, I hit you the same day you posted your shit. I said, yo.
That's why I didn't wear my shirt for the podcast, because I'm going to shit on you niggas when you see this shirt.
I said, yo, I think I got something for you. Mind you, I'm going to be all the way 100, right? I didn't have nothing for you, but I knew how my brain works. And my idea for your shirt literally came when I got home today after working out. I said, you know what?
you think
Weez need this. This is what he need. All I knew was a gray shirt, right?
But you thinking outside the box, though.
All I knew was a gray shirt.
The joint's coming out. You know the J's coming out, and the whole be like, hold on, the gray is coming out. I'm gonna give me a gray shirt.
You know what's crazy though? I'm gonna be 100. I don't even look at the sneaker releases no more.
Nah, he didn't. Like
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
If you see the post, you be like,
no, I don't look at no sneaker releases
bro,
no more.
I really didn't
Because
even
I
know
be
I was
so
getting
busy.
those.
I be so busy that I can't keep up with
right.
stuff, right? I see shit. So when somebody post it and they on their feet,
Oh man,
and so when I saw his gray joints, I said, gray shirt, hit him up, woke him up out his sleep.
right.
Yo, Wiz, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We start talking about some Kanye and shit.
Yeah.
I said, well, listen, I just really called to tell you about the gray shirt that I was thinking about making you, yada, 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 and that was it. Didn't have nothing in my head right then and there. That was solid.
But the scheme came in your head, you be like,
Right. And
but I told him straight, I said, yo, fuck it. I'd rather spend my bread with you, my nigga.
But I
And
felt
I know
what
for a fact
I felt
when
what
I
I
wear
made.
it,
I felt what I made today was like,
it was perfect.
this is him.
right.
This is him. But this is me
And,
too.
and that is, yo.
and it's so
I can't wait till y'all niggas see it, bro.
Yeah,
But
Like,
then,
for
but
real.
then
I
then
should have
had-
wore it right now,
then
but
I
I
got
But
can't.
boy came just right after he came with your J skin. He came just right with his with the first one matching with the Ali. I am
Nah,
legend.
bruh.
But
That's-
like I made this,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
this shirt been
I'm going
made
in,
for the
bro.
last 2 weeks. This
I
shirt
can't
been
wait.
made for the last 2
But
weeks.
still,
I made this hat today.
We
See,
in
I
the
love,
same though.
I
I just
love
gotta,
shit like that, bro, because like you said, when I do get to wear, because I'm trying to wear it out somewhere, you feel me? Like, even if I'm just going to BQE or a bar,
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact
Just
it
make
ain't gonna
sure you
be
hit
one nigga in the spot
I ain't fucking with you.
that's wearing it.
It's right now. It's a
So it
101.
makes me exclusive, my nigga.
Right now, you're a 101.
I can't wait. telling you. That's
You're
why.
one
That's
on
why
one
I ain't
right
show
now.
the
That's why I
shirt.
got- that's
That's
why
why
I
I
got
ain't pulled it
crunk
out
about
the
it, 'cause
hat.
I-
you
But
know
you got
what
the
I mean?
hat too. You got the hat too.
No, but that's why I ain't pulled none of it out. Because
Yeah.
I was going to just rock it for the podcast. And I'm like, oh, hell no, because I got to wear this when I'm out.
Yeah.
Once I put it on YouTube, it's old.
But
now,
that's
you know
just
what I mean?
like
Right,
that's
right.
just like. when
And
I'm-
I feel like that shit really represents everything that, like, that I would want it to represent.
Right.
Two guns up.
I can't wait.
I'm busting heads off.
I can't wait.
Straight like that.
I can't
What
wait.
you said at the beginning of the podcast?
I can't wait. Why would you put on a vest if you know I'm coming straight for your head?
Two guns
That's a
up.
fact.
And that's how I go.
I can't wait.
Facts. And that's why I chose
And
that
I'm gonna
one.
kill it. And
I
I'm
was
gonna
so-
buy some jeans this week. Just some brand new jeans just to rock with that. And matter of fact, this weekend, bro, we can hit the town.
We out.
Saturday, because I get off work Saturday, we could just go from there. I don't give a fuck.
We out.
The money gonna be super
We
right.
out.
Everything.
We out.
free check.
Free check. You know I worked hard for this one.
We out.
I worked
We out.
hard for this one.
We in the
Free
streets.
check.
'Cause that's all I
Let's
do,
do
bro,
it.
is work,
Let's do it.
podcast. Work, podcast.
And that's me.
Work to
I
fund
work,
the podcast.
and that's the thing a lot of people don't see. Like I go to work every Monday through Friday. I work. I come home and I bust out orders that come through. I didn't quit my job to do this. I didn't take a leave of absence. I just said I'll take the pressure. I'll take the stress. I'll take
Take the sleepless nights.
being fucking sleepy as shit. I take all that shit to start now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it's time for me to really retire or really leave my job, I know like this is what
Mm-hmm.
I can do.
Bro, that's how I mastered my car, my nigga.
So,
Feel me?
so let me
Podcast.
ask you
I
this
did a
question:
podcast
a
and
person
I
that
tried
really
that.
want to get into the T-shirt game and really want to try to do something different other than working for a person, what's your motivation? Just like, man, I ain't finna work for nobody too long. My T-shirt thing is going off.
I feel
Like,
again back to that wasted talent shit. Don't waste it. If you feel you got it, do it. You know what I mean? You don't have to give your whole life up to do it. I'm not giving my life up to do nothing. Again, I got a full-time job and everything. Feel me? So don't waste it. You might have so many ideas to where you might
gotta
not be
do
able
it.
to make shit, right? But just by you putting your ideas down and coming up with a design, guess what? You could be working for the biggest clothing company in the world just being a design. It's like being a ghostwriter. You feel me? You got Fred the Godson. That's the ugliest nigga in the world, but his bars is crazy. But I feel he probably won't pop because he look crazy. Feel me? But he might be a ghostwriter. He could be a ghostwriter for anybody.
But
'cause he's
I
nice.
can't say that, bro, because the best rapper alive is not cute. Jay is ugly.
It's different though.
What's
It's
different
just,
about it?
I just
though?
feel like certain,
Fred the Godson, fat and ugly.
yeah.
that didn't corrupt.
Fred got a lot of
like
Fred got a lot of
He got a lot of
visual.
shit going
He got a
on.
lot of visual impediments to himself to where
But
he
Big was fat ugly.
He was
smart.
different. He had
was
charisma,
smart
though.
though. I mean,
Yeah,
if you can
Big
word
was
your shit
big,
just
big,
right,
black, and
you
charismatic.
You
where-
got that
you're right.
charisma.
that
you
was
can,
that was
you
that
ain't
aura
gotta have,
again.
You
That's
ain't
the
gotta
aura.
be cute
The
to
aura.
talk to a
That's the
female.
aura. Fred the
Nah, you
Godson.
don't, but
Fred the Godson
don't
walk
got
in the
that
room.
aura, though. He
You
don't got
gonna
that
throw
aura.
a bunch of
And then
frogs
his-
at that nigga,
yeah,
like.
his voice sound all fucked up.
But he's nice.
He get busy, but he's still whack.
He's nice.
But you gotta have that, man. It's at the end of the day. If you got that little swag
Nah, it's
and
an aura.
charisma,
Like,
But-
Big
but
has
my-
that
you
aura.
got it. You
But my
got it.
point-
you
That's
just
why
got
my
it.
favorite song with Big is Sky's the Limit. I feel that shit to the heart.
Right.
bro.
But I just feel like, again, like back to what it was just like, I feel like don't waste your talent because it's plenty of people who want to be. Tank is a singer, but he probably make more money and he's more famous for writing songs.
Yeah, that's a fact. Neo.
You know what I mean? Neo.
Yeah.
He probably was more famous writing songs before he came out with his album.
The Dream.
Feel me? Like, use your talent somehow, some way to build what you're trying to build. Feel me?
Right.
Whatever it is, whether it's clothes, whether it's being a singer, whatever, we're gonna stick to the clothes. So if you wanna do clothes, you might not be that person like me to where you could put your hands on shit and fucking manipulate it into what you want it to be.
That's all facts.
Feel me?
Let's get a little ignorant. How many
You
bitches
might-
you fucking now?
I'm chilling.
I've
been chilling. I've been chilling.
See, these Browski niggas they know how to maneuver before you put that pressure on.
I've been chilling. I've been chilling.
You in the A too.
A word.
You in the
You
A
in
too.
the A, nigga.
I get
You in the A.
I get in trouble.
3, 4.
I used to get in trouble. I'm not gonna say I get in trouble.
5, 6.
I used to get in trouble because chicks would try to holler. I
They
go
say
back and forth
they
with the
say this
flirting
is-
and shit, and then I'm working so much that they don't want to fuck with me no more because I'm not giving them that time.
They
So
said-
now it's like I'm working on the clothes. I'm working on learning how to save some money and put this to the side and handle shit and just keeping shit together, man.
This is
And
hot Atlanta.
So the
you know
dick
what's
don't
crazy?
get wet at
I'm
all.
not-
I'm
Atlanta.
gonna be real. Sometimes if I work so much to where pussy is probably the last piece of thing on my mind.
Good answer. Good answer.
Nah, for real, that ass.
Whatever. Good answer.
Nah,
Whatever,
they had me media trained for this. Like,
All right, what about
they told me to keep it
immediate
quiet.
train? You got
They told me to keep it quiet. Like,
yeah,
yo,
keep that
just
quiet.
keep
keep
some
that
of it
quiet.
back. You know?
Keep that. All right, you got it. You got it.
I'm
you
good
got
though.
it. I
I'm
tried
good
to.
though. I'm
I
quiet,
got
man.
it. You need some more Ciroc? Nah, but on the real though, Troy, I appreciate you, man. Really coming through,
Man, that was some good
kicking
shit.
it with us. You know what I'm saying? You're only 3 months in, so I feel like it'll be only right if we get another interview 3 months more in. It's another thing I want to start working on too. I want to do Concrete Convos round table.
This?
Nah, I just filled my cup up, but I want
Oh.
to start doing like a round table edition, like once a month, where we kind of where we do all the episodes I do, cause I do an episode like once a week unless a hot topic really come up, and then we do a round table about it. Where we go
Right.
through all the topics, like we'll talk
okay.
to Kanye, we'll talk about the whatever we talked about, you know what I mean, on the podcast. We do a round table of us, the fellas. We do the barbecuing because it's hot again.
Yeah,
And we
of
don't always
course,
gotta do it
yeah.
here. We could
We could go
I
wherever.
could travel
We
wherever
could go
with
wherever,
niggas,
right.
you know what I mean, so we can make it happen.
Make it
But
lit.
you know what it is? You know what's crazy, yo? You get older. You know, when you young, you ignorant, you dumb, you don't want to listen to nothing.
Of course.
So, like, now that I'm older, I'm 35. Like, I love to learn.
Pick up new information.
I love, like not, and I'm talking about learn to the point where if you tell me something I don't know shit, like, I might be secretly on Google while we talking, like, and I can keep up with the conversation because, like, it's so intriguing to learn new shit now. Back in the day, we hated school. We hated this, that, and the other. Now that we older and more mature,
You want to grasp all that
we want to
shit.
grasp everything, and especially if it's something that's gonna make you wiser and move forward in whether it's a business or just life. You know what I mean? Like, you could just be a regular working person and shit like that. Feel
That's
me?
exactly why I don't understand why niggas hate Donald Trump. Like, real nigga shit. Because I was on that same bandwagon, and then I questioned myself, like, yo, why you hate this nigga? Then I went on Netflix. They got a Donald Trump documentary up there called Donald Trump, The American Dream. I guarantee you, my nigga, if you watch that shit, your whole perspective on Trump changes. That nigga is the epitome of the American dream. He's what we all trying to become. And he did it, bruh. Like, and niggas took all that shit that, oh, he was born into money, da-da-da-da-da. Bruh, niggas got it fucked up, my nigga. His pops had money, but dog, when I tell you Trump, like, superseded his pops, like, he really ran it up way past what his pops even had envisioned, my nigga. Like, and if you watch that shit, you'll be like, damn. Like, if you ever get a chance, my nigga, watch that. I always try to drop some type of jewels on niggas. Instead of just being ignorant and going with the group thinking, find out information for yourself. That's the quest I want.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You talk about Donald Trump and stuff like that, and I understand as far as him as a businessman, we all want to be great businessmen and something like that. But he sound like a nigga to me. I want to be like me. I want the image of Donald Trump, how he handle his thing, how he handle his business, how he trying to get money. But I don't want to be like him. I want to be like me.
Yeah, but my nigga, watching shit like that will show you.
It's motivating.
Will
It's
show
definitely
you.
motivating.
It's not just motivating. It will show you how you take the proper steps, how you gotta build.
This
your
nigga had a
team.
goddamn. That nigga had a goddamn sitcom. Whatever, Apprentice or whatever. You fired, nigga. Fuck that nigga.
It was a hit show.
Fuck that nigga. I take the image. I take the image of how he doing things. I'ma learn everything from or whatever. But I wanna be me. I'm gonna make it better. Fuck that. Donald Trump, it's all good. I just take the images. Fuck that nigga.
But guess what? I got girls. I got women's stuff now. I got women's stuff now. Look, I had to kill his Donald Trump shit.
Yeah.
I had to knock
He's
him
about
out.
to go on a rant. He about to go on a
I'll
rant.
go on him.
The
I'll
more Ciroc he get, he about to go on a
Yeah,
rant.
I'll
One of
go
them country motherfucker rant.
Fuck that.
You heard him say goddamn 10 times, right? That's
Fuck
how
that.
you know he about to go on a country.
I like the image.
Rant.
I like the
Goddamn.
image.
Facts.
Fuck
Hey,
down
and
here.
I'm gonna tell these niggas up north. These niggas is funny. They think this down south is whatever, but it's all good. They can do that. They can do that. It's
We
all
good,
good.
though. It's all love. It's
But
We
all
they
don't
down,
think
but
down
they
south
deep
nothing.
in the south. My boy love kick it up game. We deep in the south.
Kicking up top game.
And we
Kicking up
sitting here
game.
looking at the mountains and stars and shit. They
That's
ain't
a
up
fact.
there with the rats in the high
Oh, he just shot at us.
towers. High towers. Shout out to those new door. Bop, bop, bop.
Shout out to the shout out to Linden Projects. How about that?
Word.
But I ain't had to do y'all like that. But
Shout out
it's
to
all
Kingsborough and Brevoort. I
It's
used to
all
live between
good.
them.
Pin word, man.
That's
It's
what
all
Shout out
good.
the whole Brooklyn, man.
It's
Shout out to
all good.
Wandin. Shout out to Deer Park. Shout out to Long
Shout
Island.
out to Birmingham.
Amityville, Elmont,
Roll Tide.
Copeg, Brentwood. Like, these are all the spots I really got around in. I done
Yeah.
had beef in. I done fucking played around in. All
Yeah.
types of shit.
I love
Bayshore,
Man,
CI, all that. Yo, Bayshore Roller Rink.
That's why I love.
You ever heard of Bayshore Roller Rink? Back in the day, this shit was like Empire or Skate Key, but in Long Island.
I used to fuck with both of those.
You go in there and you don't know what's gonna happen. You go to skate, but you might limp out, or you might
Yeah,
have
you
to
know how
put a
that shit
nigga out. Right, like that Bayshore Roller Rink was a death trap, my nigga. Like, but shout out to Long Island, cause that's where I got a lot of my stripes. They still show love too.
You had Roll Tide, Birmingham. Shout all that good shit out here. We about to close
My
this episode
nigga,
up.
my nigga just My nigga in Birmingham. I love it. I love it because he feel where I'm coming from. He feel exactly where I come from. He feel exactly where I come from. That's why I love it.
And follow me, Humbly Handsome Apparel.
Follow, please.
That's on IG.
Humbly Handsome Trouble.
Humble.
My personal Instagram is Humbly Handsome _ Trouble with 2 E's. Trouble with 2 E's.
Drop him inbox, ladies. You know what I mean? He make Humbly Handsome panties.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the panties and boy shorts soon. Just hope it's your size and all that. But yeah. I'm gonna get to all that. Just follow me on those. I got Snapchat. I don't really do it. It's Humbly Handsome Apparel too. Facebook, all that. Like I got all streams of social media. You can holler at me. What is it? Humbly Handsome. Facebook is Humbly Handsome. Humbly Handsome Apparel for Tumblr. Twitter is Humbly Handsome 1, I believe. I don't know. I don't be on it like that. Look, I got everything connected through Instagram. You just put the share and you swipe them over. They just share. Yeah. But Humbly Handsome Apparel, IG, Humbly Handsome _ Trouble with 2 E's.
Let them know where they can find you. Go ahead.
I definitely love the name.
And www.humblyhandsomeapparel.com.
That's where you order your shit.
That's the brand, baby.
But hold on. Humblyhandsomeapparel.com. Remember that. I have my own domain. Understand? That's talking shit a little bit more talking shit because I got a domain. Like I feel, I'm proud.
Put it out there,
I'm mad proud. I feel.
You're gonna see the Humbly Handsome symbol either in this corner or that corner or that corner, whatever way it go. It's gonna be on there.
It'll be on one of these joints. We gonna put all the information.
And y'all already know, man. Hit that motherfucking YouTube page, Concrete Convos. On Instagram, I'm Weezy Griffin F4. Man, I ain't doing all that extra shit.
Subscribe to that shit.
It's all about Humbly Handsome today. Let's get it up close.
That's that good shit.
So y'all can see.
That's the beef and broccoli too.
That's the beef and brock hoodie.
That's the classic reverse. That's the classic reverse
before
hoodie.
We close it up.
And I brung all classic shit because I wanted you to know where I started off from. That's
straight.
You know what I mean?
Man,
like,
stuff on
You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see that.
That's what's up.
Loud and clear.
Those was the basics. Like
they can see the
these
Ali.
are the basics. So like I graduated to the Ali and all
we got
that.
the handsome face hat.
You know what I mean? I got the hats.
All that.
Humbly Handsome Apparel.
That's the boss.
And it's the distress hat. And guess what? It doesn't come distressed. I do it. I cut the bitch up and all that. I might rub it on the fucking cement a few times just to get it beat up a little bit. Like, so I do everything. Everything is in-house from me. And I think I got a cut right now. I don't know if y'all see me through the whole joint doing this. I got a cut from the razor right now, son.
I'm going to tell you
now,
one thing. I can tell you
I'm drunk.
Thing.
I'm ready to eat. So we're going to cut this episode off. We gave y'all like an hour and some change worth of material. Make sure you hit that humblyhandsomeapparel.com on the domain. Order shit up, you know what I mean? If you fuck with your boy Young Weez, fuck with the nigga Troy. I fuck with him hard body. My man drove an hour to come do this interview, which is
but you
super
know what's
duper
crazy?
love.
If you was in NY, I would have drove that 14. I ain't even gonna
See,
lie.
look, boom.
I would have drove that
boom.
14.
And I believe him. So y'all make sure y'all support this man. He got vision. His clothing line actually stand for something. We all for the black empowerment. To all our white allies out there. We got the James Dean shirt out there, the law.
Like I'm gonna be real. Like, you're not gonna find Martin Luther King and Assata Shakur, cause I got a Assata Shakur joint.
Yep.
I got the Rosa Parks, not just the Rosa Parks. I got her mugshot. You feel me? And it's just to show something. Like she was really willing to give up her freedom and all that shit just for a bus ride. B.
She did.
Just because she believed in something.
Right.
Assata Shakur. You feel me? They say she killed the cop. Who knows? Whatever. You know what I mean? She got the fuck up out of there. She's #1. Trump's still on her back.
Either way, Assata Shakur representing herself.
She represents power.
And she represented herself
she's part
in
of
a
the
day and era where black people was not winning cases, and
she's part of the Untouchable line, the collection. So she's a part of the Untouchable collection. Al Capone is a part of the Untouchable collection. Larry Davis, Untouchable. You feel me?
So when you do the media collection, I want to be on that shit with my eyes covered. With
facts.
The,
you and Al Roker. I'm out of here.
That's another episode of Concrete Convos.
Him and Al Roker.
You gotta say Howard Stern or something.
Nah, him and Al Roker.
That's another episode of Concrete Convos. Yo, make sure y'all support Humbly Handsome Apparel. This is my man, Go Ham on him. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Trav, you fuck up, nigga. Whatever, I'm drunk. I can't even get it out. You about to be fired, nigga. Get your ass here. Stop bullshitting, nigga.
I'm saying we definitely humble.
We live in Humbly
We
Handsome Apparel.
We definitely
man.
handsome. So.
And I just gotta drop this before we really close out. Tell everybody.
Tell everybody.
That's just a preview.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yo, we just some dudes that come from nothing, who wasn't supposed to have nothing.
That's a fact.
Who wasn't given anything.
Fact.
That's here to take every fucking thing. I don't care what it is. Like, I got so many businesses in my head right now that once I put it all together with Humbly Handsome, that it's nothing that I won't touch.
Alright, I'm ready to eat.
Let's see.
Peace, y'all.
My nigga official Stitchy, nigga. Drop this shit.